Yo, what's good with you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, guys. So today I'm bringing you guys another video. Today it is Friday, you guys know. So today we're doing another video talking about various different perspectives that you guys can learn, or at least I can shed some light on, that you guys can once again understand and hopefully adapt and improve from this. So the first time we did this, we did fear of judgment and how to get over it, as well as how to tune out negativity. In the second week, which was last week, we did, I believe it was why you should match everyone's energy. That was a good one. And then for this week, we are doing the importance of perspective. Now, I know this might be a very broad statement. I know a lot of people might not be, you know, understanding of it yet, but hopefully I can touch up on that and help you guys out. And this is very, very huge. It's very important. So if you guys are new around here, be sure to leave a like and subscribe on the way to 800, by the way. So if you guys can just take 2 seconds, drop a sub, mean a lot, and it would help the channel help the channel go a long way. So I really do appreciate it. And let's get right into it. So let me tell you about perspective. So perspective is just honestly the way you view something, how you take a situation and kind of break it down and what you do afterwards and how everything works from there. So the way you think and the way you perceive everything that goes on in your life and just everything that comes after you, the way you perceive it, that can dictate a lot. It can dictate the way you view yourself, where you view others, you view the world, what you do because of it. You know, there's always like a diagram, like a triangle, let's just say for an example. It's like a triangle diagram. It's your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions slash behavior. And, you know, everything gets processed through your thoughts, and that's the way you perceive it. Your emotions get perceived because of your thoughts, and your actions get perceived because of your emotions. And it's all coming down from the way you view something. And that's not like a theory, that's fact. That's just simply how it is. So when you take a look at a situation and you instantly fall down, you know, mentally, and you instantly become a negative individual, what do you think the outcome of that situation is going to happen? What do you think is going to occur when something like that goes on and you're instantly going to the negative? And even if it's not instant and you're still falling to that negative path, what do you think the outcome is going to be like? I think we can both kind of, figure it out. It's not going to be good. You are going to get hurt, someone else is going to get hurt. The situation is not going to unfold the way you want it to because the way you thought about it. You know, you realize once again, you think, you feel, you act. It's not like, thoughts are just up here. They can be, but most of the time you feel what you're thinking and you act the way you feel. And that's just simply how it is. The way you think about something or view something, it makes your thoughts up, which once again goes back to your emotions, which goes back to your behavior slash actions. So if you change the way you think about a situation, those emotions won't occur, and also that action will not be taken, and you won't behave the way you feel because the thought wasn't there in the first place, right? You guys with me with that? So I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about when I say that, because it's actually very, very important. So let's run an example, okay? Let's run an example. So, this might sound really, really funny to some of you guys, but I mean, this first thing I thought about, right? You call your mom. Hey, mom, I want McDonald's right now. Yeah, I want McDonald's. She goes, yeah, sure, I'll get McDonald's for you. So she's on the way home for whatever reason she was out in the first place. She's on her way home, and you hear her come in the door. So you walk up to the front door, and you see her without your McDonald's, and you're like, what happened? What happened? And she's like, line was too long, or it was closed, or you didn't have, or the McDonald's didn't have what you wanted, so I just got you a cone instead, like an ice cream cone, right? Just for an example. And you're over here, your feelings are dropped, and you're like, oh, yeah, thanks, I'll take that. Like, wow, thanks a lot, thanks a lot for that. And your entire perspective on the situation is automatically going negative because you wanted McDonald's, you didn't get it, right? And now you're hurting yourself because you're feeling that negative emotion. You act upset, which is also snowballing on your mom and whoever else may be in your house, or other friends, or whoever you're associating yourself with on the daily basis. And that's not good at all, right? You change your perspective to, for an example, you know what? That's okay. It wasn't your fault, and I still got a cone in return. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the way you think about things. And if you're, mainly prone to just think about something negative as soon as it occurs, this is going to take some time for you to train your mind to get yourself off of that train, because once you're on it, it's going, and it's hard to stop. You gotta pull that halt, emergency brake, and you gotta get off the train and hop into another one that is going to help you in the future. And I know, once again, I know our brains are programmed to just instantly go to the negative because we want to adapt and understand everything, and the first thing we go to is negative, at least for me. So it's very, very important. So whatever situation that you're going through, you make sure that that negative piece that you're thinking about, understand that it can dictate everything, and make sure it doesn't. Think about the way or whatever situation with the cup half full, not empty. I heard that so many times growing up. My parents were always telling me that, and I never truly understood what it meant. And honestly, I probably have some more lessons to learn to understand it, but I know for a fact it's definitely, I've definitely reflected on that, and I started to understand what that means. It's very true. Like, you need to understand that if you only focus on the cup being half empty, you'll stop realizing that it's half full, and you're just gonna look up the empty cup every single time. But you start taking a look at the situations where the cup is half full, because it always is. It's always there. It's just the way you think about it. You'll start to realize the more situations you're gonna be grateful for, you're gonna be attracting more positivity, and it automatically is gonna be better. That cup will soon to be full, and you won't even have time to think negatively because your mind is so infatuated with just something simple as getting a cone instead of whatever you wanted to get, or whatever the situation, scenario, whatever you might be going through. It's so true, and I highly encourage you start now. Every single time a situation occurs where you're over here like, here's the way I want to think. Is this going to be beneficial? Will this result in a negative outcome? It probably will. You have to automatically try to hold yourself back from that and improve and think to yourself, you know what? Let's start taking a look at the cup being half full, because once you start doing good, thinking good, acting good, it will come to you. It's just like a ripple effect, right? But if you only think negative, act negative, and feel negative, what else do you think is going to come to you? It's all within. And once you learn to master your inner abilities, things will come to you the way you want them to. And perspective is the first, one of the most important aspects, honestly, to help yourself when it comes to anything positive and negative, man. It's very crucial. It's vital that you learn, and it's vital that you understand. So hopefully I was able to shed some light on the topic. I know I have a lot of lessons to learn myself. I'm very young, so it's not going to be instant transaction where I'm like, oh, I know everything. It's going to take some time for me, but hopefully to some people, if I could just get this message out to at least one person to understand, to think of things and view things the best way you can, because there's always a positive outcome with it. Even if it's hidden in the shadows, it's still there. It's still obtainable. You can still grab it and experience it. It just might take a little bit because everything around you is dark and everything around you is negative. But once you learn to continuously pull that light out, you'll instantly know where it is, and you'll instantly realize that it's beneficial. So that's going to be it for me, guys. I love all of you. Hopefully you understood. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, comment section below. And also like and subscribe. That's it for me. See you guys tomorrow for another video. And yeah, peace out.